from behind win? Does it come from behind win? What was the difference second period to third period for you?
Yelling. You know, you want them to find ways to win games. And that's the positive you could take out of it. We weren't playing hard. We weren't doing the things we needed to. And we kept it close. We're in it. The 2 goals they scored, the first 2 goals were totally on us, just turnovers on us. And I thought there was a lot of guys that weren't playing the way we needed to. We weren't happy with that. But the game's still there. So you have to keep pushing and finding ways and trying to push buttons until we can find a way to change the line, change people, a little bit of talking in between periods. And you try to find a way to win. And, you know, fortunately there's a response enough that we found a way to tie. The power play had its chances, and I thought it missed a bunch early, and it missed, and we didn't get in, we missed, but they came through when we needed to, and that was a huge goal.
Bozak's had his troubles down the stretch, but he had a good game tonight. What's been the problem from your standpoint, and what did you see from him tonight?
Well, you know, they've been creating some chances, but they're creating chances the other way. I think they're sometimes get frustrated, so they turn thinking that they're going to go on the offensive side again, and that's what was going on earlier in the year. But they still create their chances. I just don't want to trade chances with the other team. I think we can work for our chances, and we're still going to score and get our same number of opportunities by just being smarter and playing in a better way. I think that, you know, Bosey's been really good on the face-offs, and he's been really focused. I think that changing the one player in each line was to our advantage. I think it worked. I thought that, you know, I needed to change their winger again tonight and try to find chemistry there and try to find somebody that was going to complement and get everybody going. So, you know, the other positive things are that Booth again had some positive things that he was doing, and we've had bits and pieces. I'm looking for consistency out of all the lines, and so when you don't get it, which we didn't get it, you know, you just got to try to find ways.
Andrew McWilliam credited Tim with helping him in this first game here tonight. What did you like about their pairing tonight?
Well, I mean, you're a little bit nervous, obviously, playing in your first game. I got to give him a lot of credit. I thought he played fairly well. You know, it's not always easy stepping into your first game, but I thought that he responded pretty well. You know, there's a lot of new partners, a lot of new things happening, new people on the line, new communication, new words that you used, new verbiage that you use as far as your face-off calls and different things. And so I thought he responded pretty well.
Was it just not seeing a fit with Joffrey there on that line, or was it the turnover in terms of cutting his ice?
I think that Joffrey turned the puck over a few times, and he let the guy go on the back check, going back to the net. Gave him a chance. The guy could have scored. He basically shot it wide and hit the back of the side of the net. And there was 2, 3, 4 things that I didn't think that was up to his standards. And so the game before, I thought that they gave each other some juice and some energy, and tonight I didn't think he was on top of his game.
Do you have a higher threshold for veteran guys in that situation?
You want to see them respond, and you want them to come back out, and you know, so I put them and change the line and change positioning, change things. We took them off the power play, put them back on the power play. We want them to be able to respond, and that's part of coaching. Is you're trying to find ways that they're going to respond, and you might do that differently with a veteran player like Joffrey is, as opposed to maybe a newer player. You might not get that another chance, you know, but you know, he's a pro and he usually responds.
At times, Buffalo certainly didn't look like a 30th place team. Were you worried about that going in, about that?
You know what? They're a 30th place team, but they still have work ethic, and they're still trying to play to win. And I usually worry more about us these days. You know, we're our own worst enemy. 2 games ago, when we were playing St. Louis, we had 11 turnovers in the first period. That was a focal point. We can't play that way. You know, we get into the next game and you play a period of the first period, then you start turning pucks over again. And, that's not the way we have to play. I know we have a lot of new bodies, new faces, new things, but we have to learn to be disciplined and have that mental concept that makes us understand where we are on the ice, and there's more communication, more talk, and execution is also a big factor.